네, 안녕하세요. 저 영국에서 온 에밀이라고 합니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 미국에서 온 이슬기입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
반가워요.
미국이랑 다른
달기 비싸. Like
딸기.
딸기 사고 싶는데
10,000원 맞지? Yeah, I agree.
수박 비싸.
수박 is like
3만 원?
Oh.
For one watermelon?
or
I was like,
포도도.
what? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
just fruit in general.
mango? I was like,
There was like a long period of time I just didn't eat fruit because it was
Yeah.
really expensive, and I was just like, I'll buy meat.
I remember
with this
my
money.
mom coming to Korea. She almost had a heart attack. Look at the prices of the fruit. She was like,
마트 자주 가요?
I used 피달민족 비마트.
저도 완전 그랬는데. But then I realized I kept ordering things I hate. I can't find anything I like, and I want to see it in person. 그래서 I started going to E-Mart, and then it was too big. I was like, you are the one.
But the problem is the reason I don't go shopping anymore is because I don't want to have to carry stuff home.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't see Koreans going to supermarket unless they have cars.
Yeah.
Because Koreans go to supermarket if they have cars. You don't see a lot of Koreans with their groceries in the
Yeah.
subway.
조금 큰 마트가 동네마다 있기
대형
때문에
마트.
So that's how they do.
무료 배송 있잖아.
그치. 그래서
그런 거 있어요. There's so much alcohol compared to American stores. Because American stores, a lot of them don't sell any alcohol. Like, you have to be 21. So there's a lot of stores that sell no alcohol. Liquor store 따로 있어요. So
Huh.
in Korea, when I walk in and I see like event, wine, whiskey, soju.
What I like is the 30-liter bottles of soju. Almost, you know,
Oh
you
my
know the
God.
things that's like this big
Yeah.
of plastic full of soju. That I think you being able to try the food, like you have the little ajumas with tester food. I had a great time. I was like yum 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 yum, yum yum yum.
한국 마트.
What?
Technology가
Where do I live? How do I not know this?
it's like the little screen that's below I mean, not just ramen though. I've seen it under a bunch of different. And they have like little like 광고 commercials in them, or they just have like almost like posters, different posters that come up.
The only thing I can think of that also surprised me is like in the UK you don't have these like properly cooked meals, because in Korea you can go to the supermarket and they have like the proper meals like sold in thingamajigs, or like they have restaurants inside the supermarket.
한국에서 봤는데 미국에서 절대 본 적 없어요. That's Korean.
We only have that for yogurt in the UK, and that's the only thing I've ever seen 1+1 in the UK. So I get one buy one free.
Buy one get one free is a thing in America. Like that is a phrase. Like buy one get one free. These shoes or something like that. But it's usually for more expensive things that are like going out of stock.
Or 2+1, like what is
No, never 2+1.
I've probably seen
never
that for-
In America, like we can't walk to the grocery store ever. That's not a thing. I mean, I've never been able to walk to the grocery store unless you live in New York or maybe DC. So when I was in London and in Seoul, it was insane to me to walk to the grocery store and also to like carry my groceries back because, like you said, we always
Torture.
have cars. I think because of Hallyu, yeah, that's true. And also having lived with Koreans in London, I noticed that like they'll go all the way to K-Town to get like rice and like stuff, and they'll just like stock up. But in America, where I feel like first of all there's more land, right? So there's like marts everywhere. I feel like H marts have like become a lot more common, but not all of them are like for the Korean community. At this point, they're for like tourism purposes, especially in large Korean like enclaves, like in Georgia, like Atlanta. That area, or in New York City, there's so many H-Mart, like not exactly H-Mart, but Korean supermarkets.
Yeah.
저는 어렸을 때 한국말 처음 배웠을 때 몇 시간 동안 운전하다가 마트 갔어요. 5시간, 4시간 그 정도. 그냥 한식 먹으려고. 그래서 we have one Asian mart, and I grew up around there with my friends who were like Vietnamese or Chinese, but there's no Koreans where I'm from.
I know that there's a Koreatown in London. I haven't been there, but my university, there's a lot of Koreans at my university, so they have in the supermarket, the supermarket in campus, they sell kimchi, and kimchi has been popular for a while. So they have like an Asian section within so you go inside the supermarket in my university. Since kimchi was already having like this big boom because of health benefits, I actually started trying to cook with kimchi or do things with kimchi. Kimchi makes everything taste okay.
Yeah.
Shove some tuna on kimchi and like, yeah, perfect. Thank you very, like that's for like less than like £1.
I think also Johns Hopkins also has like an international student section in our mart. It's so expensive though. Like for 신라면, it's like 5,000원, 6,000원? It's insanity because America is too capitalist for its own good.
No,
But
yeah. I remember soju on my campus being 7,000 won for a
that's
bottle
not
of soju.
bad. They're 16 in Maryland. They're 16. 네, 맞아요. I feel like it's also because it's like 유행, like now it's trendy, it's more expensive. It was always like a very special occasion for me. Like on my 17th birthday, I drove with my friend 4 hours to Cincinnati, Ohio, just
my
to get
God.
삼겹살.
What?
I'm
Sorry.
serious. Yeah, and do you know how much it was for just 1인분? It was like 6만 원? 7만 원 정도? And that's in a not rich area. That's in a like lower middle class area. And so when I came to Korea, food seemed so cheap when I was looking at like 한식. And even for 양식, if you compare it to the price of 한식 where I'm from, it's quite cheap. But yeah, we have a lot of Korean restaurants at my school. So many. 네, 오늘은 한국마트의 특징을 알아봤는데요.
영상이 좋았다면 구독하고 라이크도 해주세요. Bye.
Thank you!
See you next time.